Greetings! Welcome to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Last episode, we went into the Voyager cluster on the planet Bintu, and we dismantled a Cerberus operation. Unfortunately, we also found Admiral Kahoku's body, and there was nothing we can do for him. Then we went into the local cluster, where we stopped a VI that has gone rogue and has taken control of some Alliance facilities, which is funny that, the rogue VI, in retrospect, knowing the games, later becomes a part of EDI, which is the Cerberus AI. It's cool to see how even this first game, showcases the reach that Cerberus has. They have their hands practically in everything that's going on in the galaxy. Like in that research base, we found Rachni, we found Taurian creepers. Now they're gonna get their hands on the VI. So yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, we only get to experience Mass Effect through Shepard's perspective, so this is only what Shepard has seen. Who knows what else they got, their hands in. And, speaking of Cerberus, between episodes before recording, I was looking at the journal, and apparently we found we got a follow-up quest to that research facility. And it's this Hades dogs. Cerberus has been conducting illegal genetic research in an effort to create an unstoppable army. You found Kahoku dead in one of their bases, and now you are the only one who can stop them. And apparently, we found the location of a major Cerberus facility, and it's in the Nepheron in the Columbia system of the Voyager cluster. So that's interesting. I guess we are gonna continue with this. Now, since last episode, I have relocated. I went back to the Citadel to do some shopping. Nothing interesting. Well, I did find a Colossus Armor 8 for Garrus, so that's pretty much all I got. So now let's get back to the Voyager cluster and deal with Cerberus. Alright, here we are, Voyager, and I believe it is this, the Columbia system. As usual, we're gonna go through the asteroid belts first. Nothing in the first one. Well, apparently there's nothing. Let me check again. Interesting, so nothing in the asteroid belts. Gromar. Gromar is a rocky terrestrial world with a trace atmosphere of Krypton and Xenon. The frozen surface is mainly composed of copper with deposits of calcium. Prior to the Alliance expansion into the Voyager cluster, Gromar hosted one half of a Turian interferometric telescope array, connected with similar telescope in the Atacam Beta cluster by an expensive chain of FTL comm buoys. The two function as a single virtual lens with an effective aperture equal to the thousands of light years between them. The Turians used this to chart the terminus systems with great accuracy. Okay, interesting. We can survey, and our survey revealed a derelict space station in the late stages of orbital decay. A small team was able to recover some items of interest, among them a League of One medallion. Okay. Next planet is Ontahiter. Is an unusually large ice world with a core of silicate rock and light metals, and a trace atmosphere of krypton and xenon. The crust is mainly composed of water and ice. Okay? Ontahiter's ice sheets show obvious signs of large-scale fracture and refreezing centered on a massive crater near the South Pole. A recent extranet meme suggests that a Prothean ship crashed through the crust of the planet before the collapse of the Empire and might still be recovered from the planetary core. This is purportedly the source of the planet's unusual high mass. Careful mapping of Ontahiter's gravity field by orbiting satellites have proved that the planetary core is entirely normal. Okay? And while scanning this planet, we detected a deposit of samarium. Next, we have Nepheron. I think this is where the quest is, so let's do Clogilla first. Clogia is a hothouse terrestrial world with a dense atmosphere of nitrogen and sulfur dioxide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of iron with deposits of gold. The core of Clogia is very hot and tectonically active. Volcanic eruptions are common and outgassing continues to add to the density of the atmosphere. The largest active volcano has a caldera nearly 100 kilometers in diameter, and its basalt floods have covered an area roughly the size of the Earth continent of Australia. Interesting. And now, finally, Nepheron is a barren volcanic terrestrial world with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Its surface is mainly composed of sodium with deposits of magnesium. Aside from displays of geological beauty, including many spectacular volcanoes, this barren world is of little interest, and entries relating to Nepheron in the astronomical database are sparse. I wonder why. Maybe Cerberus had a hand in that as well. Alright. Let's take... like before, let's take Liara and Ashley. They complement my class very well. what do we got? We got a debris, we got the facility, and an anomaly. And I'm gonna go around as usual, and I'm gonna look for minerals, so I'll bring you back when I found some. Here it is, one. I can only see it already on the map. That didn't take long. This is gonna be one of those planets, very annoying to drive. And of course it's gotta be down there. Alright. And we got some thorium and 7,000. We're already getting a lot of money for scanning these. And wow, look at that. Is that a moon or the star? Alright. Alright, well, no minerals so far, but we found an anomaly here, apparently. All kinds of stuff around. I think it's a dead Solarian. And this Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Varsins, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. This Cerberus soldier, this is a Solarian. How is this a Cerberus soldier? I don't know. This guy maybe was the Solarian. Weird. Alright. Well, I'm gonna keep going around since we're almost near the base anyway. I think I saw something, an X over here. Oh no, is that... what is that? I have a feeling this is gonna be a fresher mob. Let me quick save and not be a complete noob like last time. What do we have here? That's a car in ice, of course. These fresher mobs, man. Come out, wherever you are. very little damage. I guess these guys were not so lucky. What's over here? Weapons, some Medigel. Interesting place. Were they studying it? Was this Cerberus studying fresher moths? Maybe. Well, I'm gonna keep going. See what else is out there. Well, we're nearing the debris. Still no minerals, just the one. These planets. Now people complain about the Mako, but it's not really the Mako that is the problem. The problem is these mountains. Okay. It's a crashed probe. Alright. Let's keep going. There we are. Another mineral. Nightmare of a planet to drive on. But 7,000 is 7,000 credits. I mean, it's really weird that we have to get credits in the first place. I guess it's the old RPG trope. But it doesn't really make sense. I mean, the council should be funding us, right? And so should the Alliance. I mean, it's not like we're not doing important work. Getting our budget from scanning minerals feels a little weird. But what can you do? Well, I'm gonna check here, and if there's nothing left, we're gonna go to the base. Aha, I was right. There was another mineral. Pretty close to my marker. There's usually 2 or 3, so that's kind of the only place where it could have been. Now, if you can only get there. Come on, Mako. You can do this. Or not. This is way too abrupt. Nope. Remember, before we didn't have these to give us a boost, so it was a lot of patience on planets like this. and a lot of this. It's basically like that sport where cars go off-road and they get stuck in mud and stuff like that. If you're into it, it's pretty cool. But if you're not, well, it's a lot of wasted time. Almost. Here we are. And we got platinum. Well, I'll see you at the base. Alright, we're getting near it. I think they have some turrets outside waiting for us. Or they have people. Wow, she flew all the way to the mountains. Yeah, at least they have loot. Another one. Thank you for that. Now let's see their base. Let's quick save. And put our helmets on. We're gonna go in with some shredder rounds, 40% versus organics. Ashley, you can get this, and you got another. Sure, why not? What about your sniper? Liara, you're in pistols. Alright, let's get in here. See their facility. They have a lot of concrete. They're probably expanding.
Go, go, go!
Whoa. Liara, you need to... Whoa! Well... Great. This is why I don't want to be a tank. Alright, take two. Yep, Cerberus is no joke. So, let's be more careful. This is why, like, these missions because you can't really do anything in there. Everybody just comes at you. 3 versus 20, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if they all come at you, it's kind of hard to do anything. Ashley? Get in there.
Kill them all.
Nice little stasis for you.
Shield disabled. Charging up. Target eliminated.
Go on, Ashley. Okay.
That's the last of them.
That went better than the first time. Let's see what they have here. Door number 1. Oh. At least you got gear. Nice bunk beds, kinda small. More armors, Medigel, conference table, and what do we got here? More gel. Computers, I guess. And a terminal that we can interact with. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself quickly. You copy as many files as you can to your hardsuit internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down. The files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. Okay. I guess the quest is over. Well, we survived. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're back on the Normandy. And I think it's time to go and do the next main quest, or at least start the next main quest in this episode.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Name?
Who are you and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Well, I'm not Kahoku, mate.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
Facility location?
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Interesting, their little game. And their sleeper agents on both sides. I think in Mass Effect 2, the guy, I don't remember his name, in the beginning, who helps Miranda bring you back, he actually works for the Shadow Broker, or at least he sells them the information that you are, recovered, which is why is everything, when you wake up in Mass Effect 2 is the way it is. It's because they knew you were ready to wake up, so they wanted to make sure you don't.
These are classified Alliance files. I'm not handing them over to you.
Be reasonable, Commander. Cerberus was operating outside Alliance jurisdiction. You don't owe them any loyalty. The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. But no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
Why do you want them?
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
Yeah, but this is more personal for the Shadow Broker. I don't trust you.
My loyalty is to the Alliance, not the Shadow Broker.
That is unfortunate, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Well, this never really went anywhere. Considering what happens. So, not a bad decision. Either way. Alright, I guess we can just skip over to Pharos now. Since we've done most of these systems. I am thinking Pharaohs before Noveria because I don't know. But before we go to Pharaohs, there's another system here, Hercules. So let's go there.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Well, I guess we won't be going to Pharaohs, at least in this episode. Cerberus is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with high-level decks of sulfur clouds. A layer of hydrocarbons has formed deeper in the atmosphere. Vast electrical storm fronts can be seen flickering across the dark side. And we detected a deposit of gold on a nearby moon. Okay. Eletania. Oh, this is where we land. Well, let's come back. Sided. The proximity of the energetic star Hercules causes constant blue and violet aurora in the Sided's nitrogen-argon atmosphere. During periods of increased solar flares, the aurorae are bright enough to read by on the surface and can be seen with off-the-shelf optics from a distance of several ALI. Sided's scorching hot surface is mainly composed of magnesium with deposits of iron. A surprising variety of simple carbon-based life flourishes in a complex network of cave systems that wind through the crust protected from Hercules' heat and radiation. Life finds a way, survey. While scanning Sided, you discovered a large debris field in geosynchronous orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted several detailed sweeps of the area and detected a few items of interest, including a League of One medallion encased in lead molding. Alright, next, Cerberus is a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of boron, whatever that is, and Eletania. Level 1 toxic hazard. Eletania appears to be a world eminently suited for colonization. Sadly, appearances are deceiving. It is covered by a verdant carpet of mosses, algae, and lichen, and possesses a thick oxygenated atmosphere, but the animal kingdom is a web of microscopic symbiotic creatures. These are impossible to filter through the air and necessary for the native life to thrive. Unfortunately, they also cause anaphylactic shock when inhaled by non-native life. Well, in short, settlement requires either fully sealed environment suits or replacement of the entire world's ecosystem. Some have proposed limited colonization at altitudes above the symbiote's range or in areas where favorable winds keep the air clear. Well, let's land. Hopefully we don't inhale any of those. Let's bring Garrus, and Caden. Don't know what we're gonna find here. Let me check the map. An anomaly, the recon probe, and the debris. I guess we'll go towards the anomaly. Alright, here we are near the anomaly. This planet absolutely sucks. I do not endorse colonization. Even on higher altitudes, it is awful to drive. Maybe if you have a shuttle, you might have a better experience. What is that? Interesting. It's a ball.
Moving out.
Recovering the artifact. Okay. Examining the strange Prothean artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari consort on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it in the slot. The ball explodes in a brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorienting you. Slowly, your senses return as you wake from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. There is a pain and a small lump in the back of your skull, as if a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you rise to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards where a strange creature hovers high above you. It is unlikely the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. It is a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky like a cloud. You sense it watching you, studying you. Raising a hairy fist, you shake your spear at it, anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into a familiar pattern of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, the battles against other tribes, the world that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is a sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. At these times, your hand goes to the strange lump on the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range further for food, clutching the furs tight against you to ward off the chill. It is on one of those long hunts that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call, a deafening roar, as it descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye and engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Eletania, lying on your back, the Prothean artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. The memories of a Cro-Magnon hunter captured by an implanted Prothean data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? I'm fine. You finally reply, realizing this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. Wow, well, interesting trinket the consort gave us. Did she sense that we were gonna come here somehow? Or was it one of our ancestors? Guess we'll never know. Well, let's keep going. We are closing in on the mineral. The roads here are awful. Because there are no roads, and I'm just making up my own roads. Yeah, this has gotta be the worst one yet. Where is it? Oh my god. And we got palladium. Looks like a giant turd. Let's keep going. Closing in on the debris, and the planet is still awful to drive and to breathe in. Well, it should be here, but I don't see anything. Oh. All right. Well, we'll keep going. Well, no minerals yet, but we are closing in on our quest marker, and oh, wait a minute. There is a mineral. There we go. Gold. Lots of gold. Well, let's see this site. Whatever it is. This is the probe. And we got... oh great. Pyjacks.
This is the surveillance drone, but where's the data module?
A monkey-like creature seems to have made off with the data module.
Oh, this will be fun.
Great. I guess we better find them. Great. So many of them. Well, guess we'll check it out. I don't know if you have to do all of these. Or is it just the last one? Because I think the last monkey is in a mine somewhere. But whatever. Freaking Pyjacks. I should have brought Rex. Any more of you? So none of them have it. What a surprise. Guess we'll go to the next one. We'll circle around. I think it's actually in that mine we passed. Here we are at the second colony. I could just kill them all. Run them over with the Mako.
Got it.
But we're going Paragon, so... this has gotta be like the weirdest quest in the game. There's no trees. What do they climb? Where did they evolve like monkeys? I guess Pyjacks are vermin, if I remember correctly. You can find them on multiple planets. And I think the hazard has caught up to us. Take a breath of oxygen in the Mako. Any more of you? I think that's it. Alright, I'm out. There's two more. I'll meet you there. Alright, here we are. Third colony. These freaking Pyjacks. Are these their homes? They're weird nests. I'm tempted, but I think that's all of them. Let's get into the Mako before the algae kill us. Yeah, I think we searched them all. Let's go to the mine. Next. They really had to make it like the last monkey, didn't they? This is why I don't know if you have to search. I think you have to search all of them. Or maybe you just have to go straight for the one in the last, in the mine, and don't have to bother with these outside. Nope. None of you. Okay. Alright, let's just get in here. Alright. We did level apparently. More Spectre training. Let's give ourselves more pistols, armor, and operative. Caden, you haven't been out in a while. Let's give you first aid. You're the medic. Garrus. Sure. What about the equipment? Alright. Enough of that.
Warm up.
More monkeys. Medigel. Monkey. Great. Light armor mercenary 6. That could be good for us. We have a Hydra 6 as well, but it's not better. Huh. Why not? Look at that. It has a bit better armor. Yeah, it's better. Alright, well, it wasn't a wasted trip. We got that cool logo that fits this armor better with the red. More Pyjacks. Maybe we should give the Scorpion to Caden, now that I think about it. Definitely. Get the 4. He was wearing the first one I found on Eden Prime. guns. More Pyjacks. And I feel like on the way out, we're gonna be ambushed, if I remember correctly.
He dropped the data module.
Finally.
It's a miracle the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Okay. Heavy armor predator, medium armor human mantis. Okay. Let's quick save. What about over here? Uh-oh. We are attacked. Not good. Holy shit. Freaking Geth. I think that's all of them. I knew I smelled trouble, but there was something else here. All right. I guess that's all. Time to get out of here. The Geth tried to ambush us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. More?
Area secured.
Interesting, that guy was hiding. Well, let's get out of here. Well, I think that's gonna be enough for today. Unfortunately, my plans to go to Pharos have been derailed by 2 other quests. But in the next one, we will definitely be going to Pharos. We're already in the system. But for now, thank you for watching and farewell.